Barry, you are the student ministries pastor here at Pointe, Milford, which means you help students learn about God, and connect with each other. And I'm just curious to learn a little bit about how you ever got into this kind of role in the first place.
I grew up in a great Christian home, but as much as my family was a huge part of my coming to Christ and my growth with Him, my youth group at Oak Point was a big part of that. And one guy in particular, Matt Scarborough, was my small group leader. And I started out as a middle schooler, a really squirrely, very insecure kid, and I was in a big group, so nobody really paid much attention to me or anything. And Matt took the time to spend time with me. It made me realize the power of the gospel in my life, because I saw it through leaders at the Rock in 707.
What are things that just get you excited about doing what you do? What are some of your favorite parts?
I do love playing games with middle schoolers because I'm bigger and stronger than them, so I can pretty much beat them at anything. And so that's great for my self-esteem every week. But on a bigger level, probably the constant joy that I get from being a part of this ministry and doing it is watching Jesus Christ interact and impact their life. And sometimes that happens in different ways. Sometimes it means they post something powerful that Christ did on social media, and it wasn't even something that we were talking about at the Raptor 707, but I can just see that Christ was the cause of that Christ was the root of that.
What are some of your biggest challenges in your role?
They're coming to a place where they're starting to question everything they've ever heard, and formulate their own ideas and their own opinions of what's true. How do they know what to believe? How do they know where to go? How do they know what God to put their faith in, if a God at all? And that all culminates in these formative teenage years. And so trying to help students keep the truth of the gospel as their foundation, and then also live in this world with the love and the truth that it brings, is probably the toughest thing to do. But that's the point of what we're trying to do.
How can we, as a church, come alongside your team and help you succeed in the mission that you have with students?
So probably the easiest and the best way that I can think of is to join our team, join our staff team. We have an incredible group of staff, both for the Rock and 707, that are doing exactly what we just talked about, being the gospel, living it out, and showing these kids what that looks like. So if there's anyone that might feel just a heart for students, a heart for seeing the gospel impact students' life, then join our team, because the door is always open.